what are your memories of Wrigley Field? Let's start with that as we've got our...
goodness, I've had very good memories of Wrigley Field. The most memorable one, of course, that's where I saw my first major league game at. And I had played a year at Eau Claire in Class C ball and came through there on the train, and the Dodgers were playing, and I went to the ball game to watch Jackie Robinson and the Dodgers play, and and got left by the train. But that was my most memorable one as far as that. But playing in the ballpark was even astonished. Really, I had wonderful times in Wrigley Field.
Let's start with what you just mentioned right there. What did it mean to you at that age that you were talking about to watch Jackie Robinson play baseball, Hank?
Well, it meant an awful lot. In Eau Claire, Wisconsin, let me back up, Rick,
sure,
if I may.
Please.
In Eau Claire, Wisconsin, we could get all of the Dodgers and Milwaukee games. I got them in the YMCA where I stayed at. I stayed at the YMCA for $1 a day and had a nice room, and I stayed there every single day listening to the Dodgers or the Milwaukee Braves. Milwaukee was Milwaukee Braves because they had just moved there. Mm-hmm. And I watched them every single day. Listened to them. But it was a great moment for me.
Just to watch Jackie suit up and play and dominate, I imagine.
Well, just to watch him play, and because after all, he was going through some trying times and things that people didn't care for, But I went there to give him my support, and little did I know the train didn't care about that. They just ran off and left me.
The train left Hank Karen right there. And before we get into the baseball aspect of our conversation, and obviously your award winners, Chris Bryant and David Ortiz, when you mentioned Jackie Robinson and obviously what you went through in the Deep South while you were trying to break Babe Ruth's record, what do you think Jackie Robinson would think of Colin Kaepernick's stance and or kneeling during the national anthem and all the other athletes who seem to be taking up that idea of protest prior to games, Hank?
Well, Rick, I really don't know. I can't speak for Jackie. I knew him pretty well in regard. But I think that he would, personally, I think that he would say, if you think what you're doing is right, then do it. I really don't know what he would say, really. Mm-hmm. I have no idea, and I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth, and I don't want to be a judge of anyone doing what they wanted to do, because you have to remember that for so long, we as black people, and I'm talking about myself because I was part of it, was denied the right to do anything. So we couldn't do anything for fear that we were going to be criticized for it. So I don't know. Kaepernick is doing something that he think is right, and so I'm just going to leave it alone, really.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.